Hey you guys, how are you? Good afternoon. My name is Lisa Kidd. I'm the owner of Glamtique Studio, and we are here with a reading today. We are gonna do it's Thursday, so we are doing Moneybagg Thursday today. It's a new little segment. I decided we're gonna try it out here on my YouTube, and we are going to be talking about what we need to manifest, right? Well, where we're at right now as a collective, what spirit needs. Some weeks I'll do a pick a card. Today we're just going to do a channel message using our oracle and our tarot cards as well. I had already started talking kind of financial on my TikTok, right? And when I was doing such, I did a pick a card also, and the items that I used was citrine, a key, and I'm sorry, you guys, I've been having a problem with this today. A tiger's eye. Okay, so I feel like this is the energy that spirit wants us all as a collective to encompass right now. Okay, and citrines, we know, bring focus, bring clarity. They also help us to manifest our dreams. They add that extra power, that confidence, that oomph. It's all about our solar plexus, our personal power, so that we can literally fuel these things and the stamina, right? So amplifying our dreams. And I feel like we need that stamina. Spirit is like also telling us that our roads are open right now, right? And some of us, if they're not, if you're having blockages, listen to those messages today too. And you might need to you might find something of how you can open those roads or what you'll do to remove those blockages. You'll probably want to listen more when we go over our obstacles. And we have this tiger's eye. It's great for grounding. It's also great for manifesting, bringing in abundance, because I feel like for most of us, like our coin is there. It's right on the other side. I've been getting the message today about the Queen of Pentacles also and what it takes to become that. And I'm not talking about male or female, right? Y'all know I talk in energies. I don't know your life, but what it takes to become that Queen of Pentacles. And Spirit has told us pretty much all of those things: staying grounded, nurturing our dreams, giving power to them, fueling them, making sure that we keep our roads open, our blockages and things like that away, right? Dealing with the types of people we deal with. So that goes into how we nurture ourselves, how we are building our time, the people that we're spending our time with, right? How we're spending our coin, how we're saving, are we planting the seeds so that we can manifest these things and grow? Are we using all of our abilities and being the magician? So those are some things keep in mind today as we talk. We're going to go ahead. I want to start with our manifesting message today, and then we'll get into like our obstacles and things like that. All right, you guys, possibly like where some of us are at right now mentally. As I'm shuffling, you guys, real quick, you can always find my information. You can find my business, my products, all those types of things on my website, glamtiquestudioltd.com. And all of my links are down below. Every month, you guys, I also have started doing like a raffle for a free reading, for a free hour reading. All you have to do is comment on one of my current videos, all right, within the past month, and I will be picking the reader the next month, right? So on the 1st. So you'll have to just look out for those videos to see if you won and things like that, okay? Make it kind of fun. And I want to remind you, if you like my videos, things like that, like, share, comment, subscribe. Also hit the notification video so you know when I go live or post readings and things like that. Spirit gave us for our manifestation the new moon in Aries, okay? Aries is all about bossing up your life. All right, so Spirit's like, to boss up your life, it's time for you to go for it. It's time for that creative action. And that was also a message that we got earlier. Creative accountability, what it is that you want in life and going after it, regardless of whether or not you feel like you're fully supported in these things or that you have the finances and things like that for now. Right now, it's not. It's time for you to build those mountains so that you can obtain that growth. Stop worrying. I got a message this morning as I was brushing my teeth. Literally, Spirit said to me, and I was happy because I'm at this point in my life. And it's like, once you can stop worrying about perfection, right? Because that's what we always worry about. Oh, how can I make it look perfect? I need my website to look like this. I need my products to look like this. And, I was like, why am I too good to just slap a label on here and write it out like our ancestors used to do? I'm not. Start from the bottom while you're here. Use the resources that you have. And that's what I do now, right? And it actually leads, I think my clients love it because it gives a personal touch. I'm not trying to be some big, apothecary that takes over the world. If that happens, it happens. My thing now, where I'm at, starting where I'm at and with what I have, is making beautiful products that help the people that get in touch with them, right? So go for it. Regardless of what you have, use your resources, boss up, okay? And get into creative action. Spirit said earlier, we had the Chariot card that popped out. I wouldn't be surprised if it pops out here. Start going. Those roads are open. What are you waiting for, right? Those roads are, I was trying to put our little keys in here a little bit so you can see them, but the roads are open. Go for it. Okay, we also have the new moon in Leo. Spirit says you need to have your confidence. If there's one thing you can learn from Leos or from the lion, they are proud, they are beautiful, that mane, they walk around, they are the king, they know their place, right? Have that confidence. Okay, let your light shine. Work on your confidence. If you don't have it, then that's one of those things that you need to work on. That's one of those things that's blocking your road, Spirit says. And so you might want to work with some citrine, okay, to help you to glow and help you to build that confidence in Tiger's Eye. And a key, you might want to make you a little mojo bag and carry those around, okay? Yeah, but it's your time to shine. All right, it's time to put yourself out there. You've been working hard on your growth and things that and if you haven't, Spirit says get those things in order, plan, get everything in order now, and put your light out there. It's time to shine. It's no longer time to sit and quietly. True enough, you will be in hermit modes at time. You'll go in to gain information and knowledge, work on your spirituality. But it's time to let that light that you've been building up shine, okay? New moon in Sagittarius. Spirit says focus on the positive. Stop. You're fucking up your manifestations right now if you're always worried about what you don't have, because all the universe hears is, oh, I don't have this, I can't do this, okay? So they're going to be like, all right, well, you can't, and we're going to send you more troubles. Start focusing on what you do have. Start being grateful for the things that you do have, okay? Use those things. And that's what's going to, Spirit's like, that's what's going to get you going and what's going to take you off, okay? Switching your mindset. It's a mindset issue, you guys. Okay, it's a mindset issue. You can focus on the lack, but you can also focus on the positive. It's a choice. That's that Two of Swords. What are you going to think about? Right? And for some of you guys, you're thinking, you're hurting yourself because you keep thinking the opposite, the negative. That's what you're focusing on. And Spirit's like, stop it. Okay, you're blocking the shit that we're trying to manifest and work for you. You say you want this, but then you do that, right? Stop being hot or cold. Or lukewarm, I'm sorry. Stop being lukewarm. Be either hot or cold, you know? Either go for your dreams, go for this shit, or get you a job and do shit regular. And it's nothing wrong with that. But the people that I'm talking to have something that they're wanting to go after, right? And you're letting simple shit stop you. It took me a little while. I literally built my boutique up, you guys, and I'm still building it. I don't have everything that I want, but when I get a little something I invested, I put it into that. And that's that Queen of Pentacles. Where are you putting your time? Where are you putting your things? What are you nurturing? You should be mastering this by now. Also, spirituality says, Spirit says, relax. This is an obstacle for you now. Receiving, allowing the things that you've worked so hard for to come in. Like I said, because you're too worried about perfection. So you keep working and keep redoing and keep doing things like that. It's not time. Okay, it's time to put yourself out there and allow what you've already done to come in for you, right? All the stuff that you've already worked on, it's time for that to come in for you. Spirit says that I feel like some of you guys are not resting at nighttime, right? Or you might be getting rituals or getting messages and things like that at nighttime, but I feel like because you're not relaxed, you can't hear them. It's time for you to relax so that you can hear them. Being steadfast. Spirit says going the long haul. Your confidence, your power gets depleted, but it's because you're not properly building yourself up. Okay? You've got to take the time to properly build yourself up so that you can stay steadfast. That's that Queen of Pentacles energy also. Making sure that you're feeding yourself the right things, that you're getting the proper rest, okay? That you're not working yourself too hard. And when you're working towards your dreams, it's not going to be too hard. You get the business side down, you guys. Get your planning and things like that down. And then the creative work you can do freely as you choose to. Right? Take the time to really sit and plan, Spirit saying, like plan out your sales, plan out your events that you want to do for the year. Take the time to do all that at once to plan those things out so that the rest of the year you can be executing instead of having to constantly rework, okay? Do things easier. Also says, Spirit says, it'll be easier for you if you're honest, if you're vulnerable, if you allow yourself to be authentically you. It's hard to keep up a persona, you guys. It's hard to try to do things and make a character. You know, like how Miss Cleo, that's why she fell off, right? Because Miss Cleo was a persona. It really wasn't who she was at core. And that's what it was so hard to keep that up. Spirit says, be yourself, because that is sustainable. Okay, but that's going to take that confidence and that power, like, and allowing yourself to be yourself fully, allowing people to come in and to see you. It's hard to be yourself, you know, it's not hard, but it's vulnerable. Yeah, you guys are going through this personal transformation. Spirit says, allow it, trust yourself. Okay, trust your instincts when they come in. All right, when the thoughts come in, Spirit says, let go of the ones that are negative. If you're having negative thoughts, you know, you're like, oh, I'm going to do this. And then you talk yourself out of it 50 million ways why you shouldn't. Spirit says, block those things as you're going through this transformation. Cancel, clear those things. Remove that negativity from your life, from your thoughts. What you're receiving, what you're getting is divine, okay? Like the messages that you get, and right now when I said that, it was 11:11, but the messages that you get are divine. They are literally coming from the divine. You are on the right path. You got to trust yourself, though. And so that all goes back to our solar plexus, okay? To allowing ourselves to shine, to our energy being, you know, our energy being, our vibes, I guess, being higher is what I'm trying to say. All right, you guys, let's see here. We're going to pull some cards from our tarot. We're going to also pull, let me see. We're going to go ahead and pull the manifesting cards first. Let's get all these cards out the way, because you guys know I love my oracles. So let's get these cards out the way. We're going to pull some from our manifesting deck. Oh. Some of you guys need to burn an offering. That was a little instant thing that came, you know. Some of your spirit guides are like, hey, come to us, burn an offering, and ask us for what you want, okay? Ask us for the assistance, the creative assistance, and things like that. Like, you literally can channel, you guys. You guys are sitting here reading tarot and things like that. You can channel these energies. If there's a author, if you write books and there's an author that you like, ask the channel his energy politely, you know, like, hey, can I use, I'm talking about a deceased author, of course, but like, hey, can you be with me? Can you guide me? You know, can you help me with my creative force? Take responsibility. You're open, and everything doesn't even have to be on this plane, Spirit's saying right now. Some of the things that you're open to are on a whole other plane, the spiritual plane, as above, so below. Use all of your resources. You are a magician. Call that help in, that divine help when you're going through things. That's what your saints, your angels, your ancestors are for. I can do less and attract more. So like I said, you're not in the phase where you got to keep building. You're in the phase now where you're supposed to be, you know, everything should be planned, and you should be able to just work by receiving. Because you actually do receive more when you're like in your feminine energy. That's what feminine energy is. It's receptive. Okay. Put that affirmation down below, you guys. I am receiving. I am receptive. Okay. I accept good things that come easily. I am a super attractor. Okay. We was just doing affirmations, and look at that. I am a super attractor. Okay. Put that down below. I am a super attractor. These are affirmations you can use daily until next week. I mean, I'm not going to say until next week. If you like them, use them. But we're going to do another Moneybagg Thursday next week. If you guys are liking this, please give me a thumbs up below and let me know so that I can keep continuing to do this, because I am going to monitor and see. I release time and let the universe show me what to do. So some of you guys also need to stop trying to be so in control. And like I said, allow, because you've already put the manifestations out there. I feel like I'm really talking to a group that's already put the manifestations out there. Now it's time for you to let the universe show you, okay? And you should be prepared, but you got to nurture yourself so that you can, like I said, last this long haul. All right, now we're going to go ahead and pull some tarot, you guys. Now we're going to pull some tarot. And we also pull money tarot, but right now this is going to be about you, okay? What you need, what the collective needs right now as we manifest. Well, we've got a lot of information already, so this will probably be confirmation. Strength. Some of us, like I said, are this is big Leo energy. Some of you guys might be Leos. I'm feeling Aries also. Okay, but I feel like you're feeling off right now, your confidence and things like that. So Spirit's like, you've got to work on building and fueling your confidence. I got a download the other day as I was recording, and Spirit really explained to me how we fuel our dreams. And I don't remember the video, so I'll go ahead and tell it here. But you fuel your dreams by your personal battery, by your charge. You literally put life into these things. It's not like my business when I started. Yes, it's a business. Yes, I buy products. Yes, I sell products. That's not all it is. It's a living entity. It becomes. But you can only fuel those if you are fueled yourself, okay? If you have that power in yourself, if you are confident in things in yourself. If you're not, then you're not going to be confident in anything that you build. Right? So that's one of the things that's blocking you, Spirit says. So work on that with your citrine. You're blocking your own roads, I feel. All right. Some of these are things and thoughts that you need to let go from past events and things in your life from your childhood with this red here. Okay. And it's time for you to start, but taking that creative accountability and building your own self up. It's time. You've got to let certain things go. Yeah. 2 of emotions. Okay. Some of you guys might be going through it with a lover. This, for some of you guys, this is a past lover. This is past thoughts or things like that that you might have grown up with, and emotions. And Spirit's like, you've got to take the time to balance these things out. Okay, some of you guys are also learning how to balance out a relationship and how to let yourself shine with a relationship and also on your own. Right? I feel like some of you guys are kind of locking things out. Yeah, the Magician. And all of these cards are coming up in reverse, you guys. So I feel like a lot of you guys are blocking your roads. So some of you might need to do a road opener. Okay. And I do have those available if you don't know how to do one on your own. I do have the road opener candles. I think they're up on the website. If not, I'll have to load them on there. I'll check when I get done. But Spirit's like, you're at a place of victory and success, but you have to see it. And the reason you can is because it's like you're staying so focused on, like I said, the things that you don't have and feeling like you have to keep doing more and more and more. More is not always the answer. Sometimes it's using what you have. Okay, so that's what I want you guys in this week to work on, using the resources that you have, making a plan with the resources that you have already. You know, what can you use emotionally? What do you have physically around you that you can use? Okay, what creatively? What sparks of interest can you use? My cat, you guys. Okay, what you have around you that you can use. Spirit's like, you guys are at new beginnings and you don't see it. Okay, take advantage of these times, these things right now. My cat is going crazy down here. We're in my basement. Take advantage of the things that you have around you right now and start going, okay? Make the choice to start these new beginnings and to, like I said, use your vision. I'm going to turn these cards around, and this is why some people say they don't read reversals. Right? This is why some people do not read reversals, because they're like, oh, it's negative. But I don't feel like it's negative, because I feel like you can read them either or, right? If I read this card upright, it would be telling us that we need strength right now. We need to use strength. We need to make decisions with our emotions and with our lovers and having balance. That we need to, like I said, manifest these things, that we are at our victory point. But I want to let you guys know that these are the things that's blocking you. And this is how you get to those areas, is by using those new things, allowing yourself to rebuild. Now, you did get the Tower, okay, in reverse, which is good. Right? Spirit's like, you're after the worst part, you guys. The worst part is over. Now it's about rebuilding. Using your power to rebuild. Like, it's like, okay, all the rubble's here, but let me see what I can build with it. Right? It's not all bad. Maybe you're like, oh, this stuff is old. How can you refresh it? Maybe it's a campaign you came up with. Maybe it's a program. Maybe it was a retreat. Maybe it was something, but it's like, oh, I've done it already. Or maybe this was old. How can you revamp it? Use what you have. Okay, I do that all the time. And it's a secret to good business, you guys, really. Learning to take what you have and redo it. Literally, I was watching something the other day on marketing, and it was like I think it was like Crispix or something that they used, and they were like a square, like shredded wheat. It was like over in UK though. It was like their shredded cereal. It's a square. They literally took it, turned it to a diamond on their marketing, right? You know, because a square is a diamond, basically. They changed the shape on the boxes and made it a diamond and called it something else. And so now, but it was literally the exact same product. They rebranded it. They remarketed. They revamped it. What can you revamp and redo in your business with your already with the things that you have now? Make it easy for yourself. You know, I just rebranded my business and I was like, what am I going to do? My main thing was my content. That's the easiest thing for me. It doesn't cost anything. It's, you know, it's just me and my cards. I can sit here and read and channel and I can focus on that. Okay, what ways can I redo my readings to make them, you know, a little bit more excitable? So I came up with like this Moneybagg Thursday. You know, I'm going to start doing Venus Fridays. Okay, I have also Intuition Mondays. So I came up with new things of redoing something that I was already doing to use my resources. That's what Spirit's wanting you to do so that you can build up, okay? Nine of Materials, you are protected. I feel like some of you guys don't feel like you can do it because it's like right now I don't have the coin and things like that. Spirit says it will come in. You've got to start planting the seeds. Okay, you're at the end of this motion. Like I said, that you're at the tower is reversed now. You just passed it. You're at the star card moment. And so it's like, what's coming in? Keeping your eyes out for a brighter day. Six of Voices, being not afraid to jump off this cliff. You're like, oh, but what if there's daggers? What if there's sharks in the water? It probably will be. Spirit's not saying that. It just probably will be, but that's when you use your discernment. Right? Because you've been on this journey for a while. That's when you use your discernment. You've got to learn also with your relationships and things like that and people around you, when to go and when to say no. Ten of Cups. All right, this is the card of manifestation, you guys. And Spirit's like, listen, you have this energy to manifest anything that you want right now, but you've got to take it into consideration. Like you've got to start doing these things and thinking these thoughts first. Because the thing is like thoughts become, what is it? The saying, thoughts become feelings, feelings become feelings become things. I forget, right? And things become actions or something like that. Feelings you become actions, actions become things. I think that's it. You guys, but basically where you start with your thoughts is what you're going to create. And right now you're literally manifesting in the spiritual world. So Spirit's like, make sure that you're manifesting the right things. Okay, make sure that you're having that confidence in yourself, that you're making the choice, the correct choices between what you're giving your time and self to. Yeah. Spirit says like and this has been a message for the past few days. Your emotions is coming in the way of your success. It's getting in the way of you're supposed to be at the Six of Pentacles, your victory. Your emotions are getting in the way. And it's like, Spirit's like, you're at the point where you've been through enough shit by now that you know how to conquer that. Get your emotions under control so that you can move forward, you guys. You're blocking your own roads right now. Do a road opener ritual. First, do a ritual to clear out any old shit that you have. Any basic needs and things like that. Start getting to it. Start clearing out any old childhood shit so that you can really manifest, so that you can be confident in yourself as you move forward. The Fool card. What are these new beginnings? Spirit says a lot of it is thoughts and actions, is protecting your energy. So some of you guys need to literally do like a white light protection right now. I'm sorry, you guys, my cat, he's all over the place. Some of you guys really need to do like a white light protection right now to get those negative thoughts out so that you can move forward on your new beginnings. I feel like some of you guys are really struggling to keep them at bay. You need to do some type of ritual where you are to build your confidence and things like that. I do have some products on my website called Glow, and they're all for building up your confidence and your personal solar plexus and things like that. I call it literally Who's the Master Show Enough, okay? Remember, I don't know if any of you guys, you know, the last dragon. But yeah, that's that energy that it gives you. Okay. You're going to be feeling like the master after you use that. And yeah. But seriously, that's what you need. Something that's going to give you your light, your shine, you know. And if you don't want to purchase any products, you can always use some like turmeric oil is good. Marigolds are great, right? Things like that. Yellow, putting yellow into your diet, yellow fruits and vegetables, going outside and getting some sunlight. All right, things like that. Like I said, getting some citrine, possibly wearing some citrine, working with that tiger's eye to keep yourself grounded as you move forward. And the Knight of Materials, Spirit says, yeah, get going. Stop worrying about the finances. Do what you can do. Use what you have to rebuild, right? This is not a time for you to start buying products and doing things like that. Don't do that. It's a time for you to use what you have and put yourself out there already. All right. And I hope that message relates to you guys. If you guys are liking this so far, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe down below if you've made it this far in the video. I appreciate you. Let's see, what spirit guide? What's a money oracle that they can work with right now, Spirit? What's a money oracle that the collective needs to, we can embody right now? What's the energy that we can embody? Her name is Cheryl Sandberg. Spirit says, Cheryl Sandberg. I didn't even read it yet, but I see its likes up there. Likes and dislikes. Okay, it says log in. The news feed is always starving. Update your terms and conditions. And that's funny. I just went and updated my policies on my website last night. So if it's anything that you need to do, update those and make them authentic. Be real. Like literally, I tell people, like if I have it in stock, yes, it'll probably get there within 7 to 14 days to you. If it's not in stock though, it might take me 4 to 6 weeks. I'm upfront with my clients. I'm not going to try to just because I want likes. You feel me? Like, oh, I'm going to get it there tomorrow and then have upset clientele. No, I'm going to let them know because I do work with the moon cycles. So my oils might have to sit for 4 to 6 weeks, right? And then I'll mail it out. I'm not going to give you a half-ass product though. All right. So make sure that your terms and policies and conditions align with you. All right. And the newsfeed is always starving. How are you using your social media right now? Okay. Social media, yes, it can be very negative and things like that, but that's how you're using it. You can possibly use it in a more positive way towards your business, right? Like, or towards your cause. And things like that, really to enlighten people. So the Spirit, I feel like, is really telling you to how you're using these social media outlets. It's so many platforms out here, you guys, and I might actually be speaking to other readers, or people that just have a platform or want to build a platform. That's how, you know, but you got to log in and start doing it. Stop wanting to be perfect all the time before you get on and do things. No, get yourself presentable enough, get you an area presentable enough. So where you can record, I've recorded all over. Sometimes I'll wake up and I might record from sitting in my bed, sitting on my couch, okay? Just get started doing it. Everything don't have to be perfect at first. Just start. The organizer. So some of you guys really need to this week. Spirit is really wanting you to get into organizing, all right? So that you can, everything can flow a lot smoother for you. It says Saturn. So putting an ending to certain things that are no longer healthy for you and allowing better things to come in place so that you can last the long haul, Spirit just said to me. Everything has its rightful place. So there is time for joy. Like I said, balance out those relationships in your life when it comes to business, love, friendship, and things like that. Everything has its rightful place. These are the qualities that Spirit wants you to work on over the week. Being patient, right? That's definitely Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, being practical, being truthful. Like I said, being authentic, right? Being real with your customers. Hey, it's going to be late. And when you are late on certain things, you might want to give them an extra package, right? It's worth it to retain that clientele. It's okay to admit when you're wrong, right? These are things that us as business owners have to do. And this is this is the message for Moneybagg Thursday. I'm loving it. All right, be truthful, be committed. Consistency over everything, you guys. You're not always going to feel like doing things. But if this is what you really want to do with your life and you really want this business, you are going to have to get you a plan, get organized so that you can stay consistent, a schedule. And then you're going to have to hold yourself accountable and keep yourself to it. I always tell people, when you're the boss, you also have to have the worker in you, especially if you work by yourself. Now, if you have a worker, then you'll have to be this for that worker. But you have to be the boss for yourself, one, and the boss is the person that's going to organize, that's going to set the schedule and things like that. And then the employee, the worker, is going to keep it, right? It's going to make sure that things get done, the emails get sent out and things get made. Then the boss and you have to come back and check it. Right? So these are the way that you have to run your business. So be committed. Okay, show up every day. There's something you can do, even if it's not what creative inspiration, because people are like, oh, well, I'm an artist. I just heard. Okay, but you can also, there's another side to the business, even with art, if you're running a real business, right? Otherwise, it's a hobby. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're wanting to run a real business, you have to be organized. So maybe you're not actually doing art because the inspiration isn't there today, but are you setting up your plans? Do you have your policies in check? Do you have your content done so that you can just run with it when you need to? Being steadfast, that word came up again. Okay, so being ready to be in it for the long haul. Orderly with the things that you do, making sure that if you have appointments, you keep them. Right? And you might need to even schedule in, Spirit saying, like some of your personal time, your friendships and things like that. And make sure you keep those as well, because that's part of your nurturing and self-care. You can't get everything done for your business in a day, so don't try. Right? That's the Queen of Pentacles energy also, being patient, knowing that time. Okay, my time is coming. It's right. And as for now, I'm building and I'm just going to keep working this machine, right? Being reliable. Okay, so when you give your word, keeping to it, being considerate of other people's time and things like that with your business. So you might want to send out some apologies and things, right? If you don't, or let people know, like, I appreciate you for being patient with me as I get your order together. Simple messages like that will take you a long way, you guys. You don't have to just avoid. Don't use the avoidance. Being consistent, that word popped up again, right? I was saying it before, but it's actually here now. Being consistent with what it is that you're building. Okay, so make sure that you're doing something towards your goals every day. Being disciplined, right? You're definitely going to need to use discipline. Sometimes you're going to want to go out. You're going to want to kick it. You're going to want to spend money. You're going to, oh, I want to eat out today. But could you maybe save that money and use it for something towards your business, right? Making those priorities. Or using it towards your own self-care. Okay, being disciplined. Being systematic. All right, because there's certain things that's going to just work for you, Spirit says. And once you find those things that work, create the system and just build off of it. That way you don't have to put in work because you're not constantly using your brain to think of new things every day. All right, sit and plan and take the time. I did this thing. It's a book called The 12-Week Year. It's awesome, you guys. Read that book, and also Atomic Habits. If you're trying to really set up habits and how to set up rituals for yourself, those are 2 books, and you can actually find them on YouTube, the audio versions of them. Instinctual. So Spirit's also wanting you to use your instinct when you get ideas. Like I said, follow your intuition. Know when to follow your intuition. Be very careful and pay attention to details. Be discerning. Right? And be rational. And those are things that we've all talked about throughout this whole video. Those are ways that you are things that Spirit's wanting you to work on throughout the week in order to move forward with your money. And I think we are about done, you guys. I am going to pull a couple of actual money cards. We're going to do a tarot reading real quick. Financial. And then we'll log off of here. So we got an 8 of Wands. Spirit's telling you right away, get going, right? Whatever ideas and things that you have, get going with the things that you can do the quickest, that with the least amount, right? With what you have already, you have the quickest. That's where you're going to make your money at and your financial growth right now. So put those things together and promote. Use your social media. Use your things to get yourself out there. 7 of Swords. Stop talking yourself out of things and talking yourself negatively. That's what's blocking your funds right now. Okay, allowing yourself to come together with the things that is meant for you and leaving behind the things that are not. We had this 8 of Cups here. I'll pull that out. Leaving behind the things that are no longer not. This is how you're going to build. For some of you, it is a relationship actually that you're building with a partner. And so you guys really need to come together with that partner. The Four of Cups, where you're giving yourself to in your time, watch those things. And yes, coming together with the right people, places, and things. That's how you are going to manifest over this next week. Financially, making sure that where you're planting your growth, okay, you're not accepting every little thing that comes your way. Some of you guys might want to actually use some parsley in some of your spell workings for this week. And let's get an Art of War message, because you always got to be prepared, right? Because in business, you're dealing with other people and things. So I love this deck. Okay. Oh, I am just dropping everything all over the place today, you guys. I hope you guys really like this Moneybagg Thursday. I think it's going to be pretty cool, though. The best way to win is not to fight. So knowing the things that, knowing... like what to battle over and things like that. I'm really feeling it. Says differences of opinion are a part of life and a part of business, you guys. Discussion conducted with reason and respect can lead to understanding and compromise. But angry arguments in which things are said that cannot be taken back rarely conclude satisfactorily and often lead to further issues down the line. If you want to get your point across, be calm, be respectful, and be polite. So I think that really is in coming together with your relationships. Like I said, some of you guys, I'm feeling like you guys are maybe been off with a partner or maybe a business, a guest or something like that, or a client, and maybe you guys had words or something like that. I feel like some of you guys might need to patch things up in those areas and making sure that you know which battles to address. Okay, but like Spirit says, the best way to win is not to fight at all, okay? Because when you fight, nobody wins. Okay, Jay-Z, that song just popped in my head. Nobody wins when the family's at war, all right? And your guests, your clients, your customers, they are your family, okay? They're your business family. That's a business relationship. And for some of you, it's a partner, actually. You guys might be going through it. The skillful leader subdues the enemy troops without any fighting. He captures their cities without laying siege to them. He overthrows their kingdom without lengthy operations in the field. He overthrows their kingdom without lengthy operations in the field. So he doesn't put himself out there long. It's not no long ass messages. It's not no, we're not going to draw this out. We're not going to draw this battle out. We're going to deal with it. Okay. And if sometimes you might need to lay siege, then that's okay. Because what are you gaining from it? Right? It doesn't, showing humility in that area does not make you any less of a person, any less than a business, right? Yes, we understand it's your business and you can set your rules, but you want to take care of your people. The skillful leader subdues the enemy's troops without any fighting. So if you're really skillful, you'll be able to get your messages across anyways without the fighting. You know, learn how to articulate clearly, how to get your messages across clearly to people and make them understand without, like I said, hurting feelings or doing things like that. And I think that's what Spirit was talking to us about earlier when it said, you know, I can give you these messages in the negative, but I can also say that the same way in a nicer way, in a positive, right? And I think that's why Spirit had me read that to you guys like that. All right, so I hope these messages really help you guys today on moving forward with your manifestations and things like that. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Once again, if you like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification, all that shit. Okay, and I will see you here again soon. If you do want to book or schedule a personal reading with me, my information is down below as well. All right, I love you all. Thank your ancestors and my ancestors for being here with us today, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.